Okay, we're right back at it. In a new area. Hopefully we don't stay here too long.
How you holding up, Mikiko?
Doing pretty good.
Wow, they talk to each other. How exciting. What are we gonna fight here?
Check that out.
My money is on vampires. The time period and setting of these buildings here looks about right, and especially this fucking crossbow weapon. Are we gonna be fighting fucking vampires? Ooh, oh. It's not a vampire, it's like sort of a mummy thing. Oh no, that's kind of a vampire-ish sort of thing. Oh, it got back up. I was gonna make a joke about how the physics were broken because it was moving, but I guess it was moving because it wasn't actually dead. I'm hearing lots of sound. Oh, I thought I was hearing footsteps. It was actually just this thing flapping. And I have no ranged attacks, which is great. Ooh, we got the bolter. Ooh, and I got an Acro powerup, which is completely useless because I don't think, anywhere to jump. Unless I can jump on the roof. And there's an item up here. No, there's actually just an invisible wall. Why the blithering fuck is that Acro powerup even here? Ooh, is it to get over there? Unfortunately, the roof is sloped, and as I've discussed numerous times, the movement completely breaks on slopes. Oh no, this just loops around to this ledge anyway. Oh, the bolter's weapon 2. That's weird. You'd think it would be the first weapon we got.
I can't leave without Mikiko and Superfly.
While we're already through the area? Is there anything over here? I was a little worried this water might hurt because it looks kind of cold. Oh, it does. It just takes a bit. Does this go anywhere? I can't climb out here, can I? No. There's like this little cutout in the rock so I can come to this different area, and there's literally nothing there. Is that just a spot I can fall down later on? Anyway, let's just start that over. The level's so fucking short, I may as well get all that health back. Oh my god, plague rats. We still can't stop fighting local wildlife. Oh god, I was really hoping we were done with stupid little skittery stuff on the ground, but... no, of course not. Oh, I see. So this ladder's broken. So to get upstairs, I would have to get on the table, I think, and then use the Acro upgrade to get up there. Well, that means I'm gonna have to do that again, because the Acro wore off, because they don't last long enough. So, get on this table. Wait. Oh, did I accidentally break the table this time? Oh, for fuck's sake. There's no way there's anything useful up there anyway. Unless there's like some kind of new buddy up there. It's like a big titty goth chick whose AI actually is good. That'd be worth this fucking around for it, but... what it's probably going to be is bolter ammo I can't pick up anyway. Okay, so we get on the table, and then we jump up here. Crouch jump. Yes, we can make it. And we go over here. I found a secret. Got a pretty good stinger for it. And it's just a bed and armor I can't even pick up. Wow, I can't believe I bothered to do that. Oh, I should probably futz with the volume slider too. The music is weirdly quiet. So we fuck with this, put it back to 22. Oh look, and now the music is way louder even though it's the exact same value. What quality programming? Oh. Or, no, he just came back. Oh, can they just burrow underground? And that smoke effect, I thought that smoke effect was them dissolving. It's apparently them going back underground. Also, I like the music here. It's kind of slow and moody. It also sounds a bit Alexander Brandon, which is not a bad thing. Also, that zombie, I guess... I was gonna complain that he burrowed into the tile here, where it's not ground, but maybe the idea isn't that they're burrowing underground, it's just that they can become invisible. Oh my god, a power upgrade, even though everyone's dead now. How useful. I do like the look of this area, though. Nice cool tones. Oh yeah, he did. Oh, okay, they can reappear closer to you. I thought they could only reappear where they actually disappeared. Because I think they had every time up to this point. But yeah, we have lots of cool tones. It's a very blue and cool sort of area, where the previous area we were at was a lot of warm tones. It was like lit by torches and stuff, so it was very orangey and red. So we have, again, a massive reset of the game. And this is the thing I really like about this game, or I should like about this game if it was more fun, is I love this complete reset it's doing periodically. We're now in the third completely different look and feel. We had like dystopian industrial sci-fi with energy weapons firing bouncy particle plasma balls all over the place, bright green particles flying everywhere, with robots and rocket launchers. And then we had ancient Greece, where we were doing weird, like, fantasy weapons that shot lightning, and this mythical hammer that did AoE damage. None of them were fun to use, except the disc, which itself had huge latency, but again, conceptually, it's very different than the previous area. And it's a little less dark, but also warm tones instead of the more colorful opening with very highly saturated, like, artificial lights, like the pure green bolter rounds and the bright blue lights and bright magenta marquees and stuff. And then here, we're once again totally different. It's snowy, we haven't seen snow yet, it's cool tones, it's a totally different style of architecture, and we have completely different weapons. Now we have like weird fantasy crossbow type shit. But it's a really cool idea. It makes the game feel big in scope, that the setting keeps changing. Because most shooters are the same setting all the way through. You know, even if you have different types of environments within that setting, generally if it's a sci-fi setting, it's sci-fi all the way through. So in most shooters, we would still be in that dystopian sci-fi setting we started in. And it's really cool that we're not. Being able to change the look so drastically, it makes the game feel really big. It makes the game world seem big. Like we've covered a lot of ground, that now we're in this totally different place, doing different things, fighting different enemies. Even the music is stylistically different. In a game that's more satisfying and fun, this would be a really, really cool thing, that it feels so big in scope.
Mikiko and Superfly.
But instead, I'm not really invested enough for the coolness of this premise to enhance the game really as much as it could. So anyway, let's pick level up. Level 4 is now available, so I could just go into power, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I still fucking hate using the Daikatana itself, though. Black adamant armor. Ooh. Also, I love that that sign is actually making a squeak sound as it swings. That could easily be overlooked. I'm glad they didn't. Did I go in here? No, I didn't. You got the Silverclaw. Oh, it's the first slot. Okay. It's like a mitt made out of silver that lets me just paw at the enemies. Ooh, nice claw marks though for the attack decal. I don't know why that's purple for some reason. I think that's just lit incorrectly. It's like a groping mitt as a weapon. That's fantastic. Of course, it has the same problem the sword does, in that without range, it's not particularly useful, especially when I do actually have ranged weapons.
I can't leave without.
Ooh, this is also an exit. So again, we have 2 exits. Interesting. Well, I'm actually just gonna go to the one. Oh, well, Mikiko's joining me. I guess Superfly isn't. Yes, this is the other exit. Come on, Superfly. Oh, this is just. Oh no, it's not locked. I can just open it. Okay. See, I saw the keyhole and thought, it's sort of a universal symbol in video games that keyhole means
You got it.
it's locked. Also, note that that gate actually does stay open permanently, meaning the code to do that does exist in this engine. Just apply that to every door. Ta-da! Game's instantly better. So I would just be using the bolter here, except that these enemies genuinely aren't much of a threat. So I am managing to farm a fair bit of Daikatana power off of them. Which is why I'm doing that instead of just shooting them. Even though I fucking hate the Daikatana. Am I even getting levels off of them though? Yes I am, but only 0.01. Holy crap. See, there's that huge delay again. I just had to stop swinging there. Why? It's boring. The worst part is, I don't even know if that's an intentional piece of design or if it's just the game being awkward. I'm assuming it's an intentional piece of design.
Without Mikiko and Superfly. I can't leave without Mikiko and Superfly. I can't leave without
Okay,
Mikiko
okay.
and Superfly.
I don't know if that's an... That shouldn't be an exit. We just got here, so I don't know if that triggers a cutscene, maybe, that they have to be there for. See, I'm assuming it's intentional that you have to stop swinging the sword eventually, but I can't actually fathom any reason you would design it that way, which is giving me the flicker of doubt that it might actually be accidental. Because why would you do that on purpose? Okay, yeah, that's locked. Rip. That's not quite legible. That's just a skull. A sinister looking skull. It's sort of a pentagram. Well, that actually has a face on it. I don't know how you would do that in this time period. It's clearly not a printed face. It's just, I don't know, etched into it somehow, but seems going to be very hard to do. Oh, she died twice. Bolter ammo. Oh, hey. Oh. Oh, just bumping into this tombstone opened the gate. Okay. That was, I did that completely by accident. I thought I was going to have to look for a switch somewhere else and come back here. Oh, actually, I probably should have given that to Superfly. Not that I care. Can I stand on this? Ooh, I can. It sort of looked like a button, because it was lit. Yeah, I saw you there. There's always something under the stairs. Ooh. Oh, yeah. We're going down into, like, sinister catacombs. I do like this setting. Also, the bloom on those lights is interesting. Sort of a lens flare. I like this. There's that stained glass. Properly sinister. Again, looks a little too modern for the time period, although I don't actually know what this time period is. And see, this is the inherent flaw with Acro being upgradable. See, I was thinking to myself, well, if I had upgraded Acro, these jumps would be much easier. But the reality is, from a game design perspective, you can't actually build jumps that require Acro to be upgraded, because then the game would be unwinnable. Because I have the choice never to upgrade Acro. Nor can I upgrade Acro at will. See, if I got to this point in the game, and like I have never upgraded Acro, but I would need upgraded Acro to get across this gap, well then I would just be hosed. Because I can't level up unless I have a perk point available, and you only get those very infrequently from killing enemies. So if I don't have one available, I can't do anything about the Acro. The only other option then would be to, if you built a jump that required upgraded Acro, they would just be required to place the Acro power-up in this room so that I could make the jumps. But in that case, that would still make leveling up Acro completely pointless, because if I knew that at every jump that required upgraded Acro there would always be an Acro power-up, then I could just rely on those power-ups and not waste the perk points on upgrading Acro permanently. You see what I'm saying? Oh look, more wildlife. Oh fuck, they're hard to see. And of course they poison. They're very hard to see past their own poison clouds. You picked up a shard of the Purifier. What is the Purifier and why do I need it? In fact, why are we here at all? Picked the Hex Keystone? I don't know what that does, but I'm assuming it's important. So am I done here? I just came here for the shard of the Purifier and the Hex Keystone, I guess. Yeah, then let's get out of here. Oh god, I forgot there was a huge gap there. Wow, I almost ran right into that like an idiot. That was incredibly unattentive of me. Managed to save it though. You can tell I'm not actually paying much attention because this game is not very engaging. Which is a bit of a problem, to say the least. Okay, so let's grab my buddies. Let's head into this building. I don't know if it triggers a cutscene or a boss fight or what, but I can't go in yet. Let's do a save in case they die horribly instantly, which they might, especially because one's unarmed, and I don't even know if Mikiko has any ammo for that gun.
Hey, hold on! Hey, hold on!
Yeah, get in here, bitch.
Wait up! Wait up!
I do, they're right here.
Wait up! Wait up!
Oh, now the cutscene starts. Okay. God, that was awkward.
Those things give me the creeps.
Well, you sure waited a long time to say anything about it.
Careful. Ever hear of the bubonic plague? This stuff's highly contagious. The whole damn village seems to be infested. So watch yourselves.
Wait, the whole village seems infested by the bubonic? No, they don't. They're like weird vampires that can disappear and reappear.
My name is Musilde. I mean you no harm, I swear it.
Then why were you hiding?
Because he's scared?
I was seeking refuge from the Buboids.
Buboids? Is that what they're called? Holy shit.
To this region?
So wait, these weird creatures I'm fighting are people with the plague? That makes no sense.
Never have I seen such a weapon as this. Magnificent craftsmanship. I suspect magic had a hand in its creation. I can still sense the sword's latent power. Are you some sort of mystic warriors?
Are you? You seem to know a lot about magic, apparently.
Say that. We're on a quest.
Of a noble nature?
No, of a disappointing game nature.
So, we're out to overthrow an evil tyrant. Unfortunately, we can't reach him until we find a way to recharge our sword.
I see.
Why is he holding in his left hand? He's very obviously not left-handed.
There's a way that you can help my village, and we can help you in return.
Is there anybody left in your village? I haven't seen a single person other than you.
King Gareth, 10th in the Gareth bloodline, and one of the most revered and respected rulers in our realm. For many years, we prospered under the good king's rule, but as you can see, our land...
And again, the camera has no real plan, so it just swoops around randomly because everybody's standing in place. This blocking is so boring, all they can do is just cut, swoop, cut, swoop, cut, swoop.
Village is now home to a legion of rotting corpses and the walking dead. The one responsible for this madness is a powerful necromancer named Nar. From his lair in the underworld, he brought forth the plague in order to enslave our village and recruit unwilling victims for his army of the damned.
But what is he recruiting them for? Having an army of the undead is one thing, but what are you gonna do with them?
King Gareth has gone insane. A former paladin, he long ago lost all reason and went completely mad.
And that is what gone insane means.
What drove him over the edge?
The sudden death of his family. You see,
You see, my chin completely imploded.
into witless beasts, forcing the king to burn them alive. Consumed by grief, he smashed the Purifier against their gravestones, shattering the
7 pieces. Oh no.
Purifier.
forgive me, I'm getting ahead of
Oh, I
myself.
already have a piece of it, but I guess I don't know what it is.
Is a holy sword forged by Gareth's ancestors many generations ago. It is said to possess unspeakable amounts of magic.
Even now that it's broken?
Such power can never truly be broken.
Like the bonds of friendship.
Temporarily severed. If the Purifier were ever recovered, it could be used to defeat Nar for all time. And perhaps even restore the king's sanity.
That's a bit of a leap, but we could at least kill the necromancer.
Nar scattered the 7 shards throughout the king's castle and surrounding lands. To make matters worse, he used his own dark magic to ally himself with the king and convince him that his family was deliberately infected with the plague by parties unknown.
And if the king believes that, he really is stupid.
The fictitious killer, the desperate monarch grew even more despondent, becoming oblivious to the fact that the people under his rule were either all dead or dying in droves from the same plague that had claimed his wife and child.
Seems like something he would be able to see by just looking around him.
Purifier?
This king sounds like an idiot.
See it. It may be the only hope you have of ever finding sufficient energy to charge your own sword.
He may be right. What do you guys say?
Well, what the hell else are we gonna do?
Look like we've got much choice.
Indeed.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Fine. Where do we start?
Well, we find the parts of the Purifier.
Look beyond the mountain pass. But be forewarned that you may encounter some dangerous sorcerers before reaching King Gareth.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else?
Actually, yes. You'll have to locate 3 special keystones in order to open the village gate.
Okay, I already have one of those.
In what way?
They're magical or something.
3 distinct shapes. A trigon, a hexagon, and a quadrangle.
Oh.
One piece is said to be sleeping with the undead. The other is being held by a dragon. and the third was placed in the cellar of the very church.
So I must have gotten the one with the undead. There's one in here, and then the dragon sounds kind of cool.
I barricaded the entrance to the cellar some years ago. I'm afraid it's inaccessible.
No barricade is invincible, bro.
Another way to get down there, but for the life of me, I can't remember how. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Musilde. We won't fail you. If there's some sort of secret passageway to the cellar hidden here somewhere, we'll find it.
Cool.
I really think we should just put one foot in front of the other.
Shut the ever-loving fuck up, cunt. Oh, yeah, see, that's barred across. Also, is this the rope to ring the bell? I want to be able to ring the bell. Oh, I can just climb it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just a rope. I thought it was up to the bell or something. So it goes to... Oh, God. Oh, God, if I turn, I fall. Oh, God. Oh, ooh. Fuck, that's awkward. And since I'm on a slope here, the movement's broken. Oh, careful, careful. What is this? It's a ring. A ring of fire protection. Well, I'm not actually being attacked by fire, so I don't understand the function of that. We got a shard of the Purifier. Ooh, that texture is completely misapplied. There's the window texture. This one's been applied too low and then sort of starts to loop around at the top. Ooh, oh god, the floor opened up. Okay. Well, I've noticed the ring of fire protection hasn't just immediately worn off, so maybe like the antidote, it's a thing that stays with you indefinitely but drains once it's in actual contact with fire. Also, I was looking at, in fact, I was kind of running in circles there. The glare effect on the sword renders behind the water, so that there's that upward-looking spike, sort of at like just before 12 o'clock. And as soon as I pan up to the water, it actually goes behind the water. And then once I clear the water, if you look at the back wall there, you can see it on the back wall there. Oh, fuck, I hate using this sword. But it does seem to be easy to level up in this area, so I'm taking advantage of that. What is this? It's a trapped chest. Is there a way out of here? I can't go back up. Oh, that's a ladder. Can I just somehow trigger that to come up? See, that's clearly supposed to rise out of the ground and allow me to climb out of here. But it hasn't done that. Also, that animation, the sound effect for him, like, flexing his fingers there for that idle animation, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I haven't used that thing yet. See, the problem is, there's really no reason to use this, as far as I can tell. Unless it does weirdly massive amounts of damage. Because the inherent flaw here is that it's a melee weapon. But I already have a melee weapon in the form of the Daikatana. Oh, there's a switch here. Oh, okay. I was thinking it was supposed to happen automatically when I grabbed the Keystone. This is probably my favorite setting so far. It's kind of moody in a way I like. So I think that means I'm done in this area. I've clearly cleared the church because I got both a shard and a Keystone, and he said there was a Keystone in the basement. I obviously got that. Then there was the Keystone over this way, which was the first one I got. I think it's time to go back to the starting area and go to the other exit on the other side of it. So let's gather my peeps here.
I'm on my way.
Coming!
Come on, babies. Useless fucking baggage.
Hey, a church. This is the safest looking place around here. Let's go in.
Wow, that dialogue happened long after it was supposed to. Okay, stay, switch, stay.
I'll be right here.
Fuck, I'm tired of this crap. Oh, let's try the groping mitt. I just want to see if it's even remotely useful. I'd be shocked if it's more powerful than the Daikatana, but if it's not, it has no reason to be here. There's a bit of an issue with this game has with... Oh, wait, why did I tell them to stay? I told them to stay out of pure habit, but then I remembered, oh wait, I've already cleared this area, and I actually need them to be with me.
On my way.
Let's go. There does seem to be an issue this game has, though, is redundant weapons. That was a big issue I pointed out in the last area, is nothing really seemed to be any more specifically efficacious than anything else. So, like, I just used the discus the whole time because none of the other weapons really did any more damage. Something that died in 3 hits from the discus also died in 3 hits from the venom staff. But yeah, here we have... So, like, there was no reason to pick the venom staff. The Eye of Zeus, or whatever it was called, was incredibly powerful. I mean, it killed Medusa so fast I didn't even realize it was over by the time it was over. That was
No problem. I'll
cool
stay
with that.
put.
The Medusa fight was shockingly anticlimactic. I didn't even get a good look at her. I killed her so fast. That fight in its entirety was like literally 10 seconds long. I'd have to, like, in fact, I'll just put in the footage here with a time code on top and show you how long that fight was. I'm assuming it was about 10 seconds. Crazy. For her being this big boss that had tons of buildup. And I didn't even get a good look at her because I was, you know, diving around and trying to dodge her attacks, and then boom, boom, she's dead. I didn't get a good look at her until I actually looked through the footage yesterday. Curiously, Medusa's design, her body looks the way you'd expect. She's a lamia, so she's the torso of a woman on a snake. But her head, rather than being how Medusa's typically rendered, which is a human head, but with like snakes for hair, instead, her whole head is like a cobra head, which just looks fucking bizarre. I don't like that part of her design. I would prefer she was rendered the more traditional way of having a normal human head, but with snakes for hair. Although I was really surprised she actually had rendered nipples, which I didn't even notice at the time because she died so fucking fast. But again, looking at the footage where I looked at her design a bit, I'm like, wow, they actually... Oh, we have exploding barrels. Well, that's annoying because you've already trained me to start breaking barrels for items, you cunts. I don't think those even looked different. They're not like the obvious red design that exploding barrels typically are. So you've put a ton of barrels. You've even put items in barrels, like power-ups in barrels. So you've trained me to start breaking barrels, and then you just, out of nowhere, introduce ones that blow up in my face. Fucking brilliant, guys. You taught me to do that, and then punish me for doing it. Fuck you. But anyway, I was surprised she actually was rendered as properly topless, which of course Medusa should be, as far as I'm concerned anyway. But I'm kind of surprised they did that. You didn't generally see even half-hearted attempts at nudity in games at this time. It's something games were very, very scared to do for a long time. And especially because the harpies, when you get a good look at the harpies, they're not naked, which frankly they should be. But they inexplicably have, like, weird sort of pasties and semi-panty type things. I would have just rendered them actually naked, but I guess they weren't brave enough to. But then they were for Medusa, which is curious. Oh, hey, that's that spot I swam out to going, why the hell does this exist? So yeah, it's a whole different section of level, and I guess in case I fell down here, rather than just killing me, I can go back out that way and go the really long way around back to here. But there doesn't actually seem to be anything over here. Is there a cellar I can go into? No. Oh, wait. There's a breakable wall here? Oh, those explosive barrels, maybe. Or, they are explosive barrels. They're just really hard to shoot through the wall because the collision is fucking weird. Luckily, I have plenty of health. This game is not particularly difficult. Oh, those are the keystones I need. I have the triangle? And I have the hexagon, I think. Yeah. So, the other keystone he mentioned was with a dragon. And I have not seen a dragon anywhere, to be perfectly honest.
You like pushing me around?
No, I don't, because it makes you say stupid shit. I go over here. I'm pretty sure this leads to the necropolis.
Sucks. Fingers all numb from the cold. I can't even feel my toes.
You don't have toes, because that would require too many polygons.
I hate cemeteries.
See, at least they do have occasional lines about the environment. Like, damn, it's cold, and I hate cemeteries. I mean, neither line is particularly interesting, obviously. But at least they comment on the environment at all. I am, of course, missing most of these lines because I'm telling them to stay behind, but... And then this doesn't go anywhere. This just goes to where I found the hex keystone, so... Now I can't get out of the stairs because my baggage is in the way. Oh, I just got it. They mean the fucking fountain. I was imagining a real dragon, but apparently it's going to be something much less interesting, and it's just going to be something to do with this fountain. Oh yeah, you just break the ice and... Oh, okay. Obviously this is gonna hurt. Oh yeah.
How you holding up, Mikiko?
Doing pretty good.
What about these assholes am I supposed to like? This guy's just like a sinew golem. He's just like got weird rippling tendons bursting out everywhere, but he has no actual personality. And she, I don't know, has a ponytail. That's about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting how boring you are. So that just opens the gate. Ooh, the pretty overblown sound effect for it.
can't leave without Mikiko and Superfly. I can't leave without my buddy Superfly. I can't leave without Mikiko.
Oh my god, and they keep trading places, which means they
I
won't...
can't leave without Mikiko.
Look at this!
I
I can't leave without him, so he comes in place and she leaves. Now I can't leave without her, so she comes in place and he leaves. Now I can't leave without him, so he comes in place and then she moves. There we go. Wow, that was a clusterfuck.
Out of the mountain and put us right in front of Gareth's castle. Hopefully we won't encounter too much trouble along the way.
Also, we still need to build this sword before we face...
Is something wrong?
What's his face? The necromancer.
Just feeling a bit queasy from that rat bite.
Uh-oh.
It'll pass.
She's got the rage virus. Kill her now.
For the plague that's been sweeping over this godforsaken place.
Maybe we should stop a while so you can rest.
That's not how disease works.
Be fine. Let's keep going.
Suit yourself.
Oh man, if she turns into a... What were they called? They were something around the word bubo. Buboids? Or whatever they were called. If she's gonna turn into one and I have to put her down, that would make my day, because I would love to have fewer buddies with me. Also, I don't know... I was kind of confused by it. I didn't unpack it. I was confused in the cutscene and then it didn't unpack it. This is all supposedly around a disease, apparently the bubonic plague, but it also feels like we're fighting weird vampires or some shit, because for one, they can come back from being dead if you don't destroy their corpse, because the first one I killed, it got back up. You actually have to destroy it. You have to blow it into chunks so it can't get back up. That's not just a person with a disease. That's clearly some kind of monster. They don't really look that diseased, to be honest. They just look like monsters. So I hadn't gathered at all, until it was said out loud in that cutscene, that these were like the former inhabitants of the area, now infected with bubonic plague. Bubonic plague does not turn you into a monster. It just makes you die. And now we have like some werewolf-looking thing. It doesn't even have buboes on it. So... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I'm actually fused inside him. Oh no, switch to the silver. Switch to the silver! And I can't hit him because I'm stuck inside him. Fantastic, because I was standing on top of him when he got back up. His hitbox disappears when he's on the ground. When he got back up, his hitbox reappeared around me, meaning I was perpetually colliding with him and couldn't move. And because I was inside him, I also couldn't attack him. So apparently the Daikatana can't kill that werewolf thing, so... I guess that answers my question about what the function of the silver glove is clearly I'm gonna have to use the silver glove to kill that thing or it'll just get back up.
Watch where you going.
No problem.
Stay the fuck here. God. Also, I think the music is doing that weird thing again. So we'll futz with it a bit. Put back to 22. Yep. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that powerful. It blew him into chunks in 2 hits. Apparently having the bubonic plague turns you into a werewolf. Or a zombie. I guess, what is it, a coin toss? Like 50-50? Is that explosive? Now I'm gonna be distrustful of every chest. Why is there an Acro upgrade here? There's nothing to jump on. We have a nice water wheel here. Ooh, my god, the wah pedal on that intro. Oh, that sounds great. I do like the music in this area. Can I jump into the waterfall? Ooh. Yes. Oh, I'm stuck on something. You acquired the Ballista. Yes. Ooh, it's in the center, like in Quake. So am I just supposed to jump down in the water? What am I doing here? Oh, fuck it. Let's find out. It's gonna hurt, of course. Howie. Oh, this is just back to the water wheel. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's an opening here. Can I go through there? Or oh, no, that's clearly just a mistake, because that's obviously the edge of the map. Alright, let's load instead. I mean, I guess at this point I'm still just looking for shards of the sword. Which, to be fair, that's far... The fact that we're looking for shards of a specific sword called the Purifier, that's a far more specific actual objective than we had in Greece, so I'm glad I actually now know, in a general sense, what I'm actually doing here. There's an evil necromancer. We need a sword to defeat him. The evil necromancer has corrupted the king. So we need to, oh God damn it, why is the collision on the Daikatana so fucking broken? That's gonna explode. No, it's gonna spit out a thingy. Mega armor. So we need to reforge a magic sword to kill the necromancer, which will maybe make the king not insane anymore. But at the very least, it'll destroy the evil necromancer. Like, that's a pretty clear objective here, which is not what we had in Greece, because in Greece it was, why are we here? We just need to get out. I love this music. This aggressive wah pedal usage here is fantastic. So there's the third shard of the Purifier.
I can't leave without Mikiko and Superfly.
Alright. Oops. Jump button didn't work, because of course it didn't. Alright, guys.
Be careful, everyone. This is some mean-looking lava.
What, as opposed to friendly-looking lava? I'm gonna have him grab that armor.
Hey, Jose.
The fuck do you mean? It's armor. Pick it up.
Say what?
Pick it up. Pick it up, cunt.
Say what?
Whatever. Fuck this.
We should stop and rest.
Wait, why was that spelled phonetically instead of like the actual word?
Count.
You sure? You're not looking well at all.
Maybe we should put her down.
Let's keep going.
Could you not cough on me?
Fine. Then let's keep moving.
How is Hero this dumb? Well, she said she's okay, so I guess she's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. And holy crap, the color depth on that background. Wow, that looks like the Game Boy Color version of Donkey Kong Country.
Look, I'm not helpless.
Yeah, but you're horribly ill.
But you can't go on like this. We've got to get you some help.
Like what? I don't think there's a modern hospital around here.
You'll have to go on without me.
Good, I would love to.
No can do.
Hey, what are you doing, you
Oh, and suddenly Superfly cares.
Disappoint you, lady. But we don't need no martyrs. At least not today.
I guess they're friends now.
There until we can find a cure for that damned plague. Come on.
Maybe the Purifier sword will cure it. It is called the Purifier. So now Superfly is going to be extra useless because he's just carrying Mikiko.
I'll be right here.
Meaning, I'm assuming he can't even use weapons. Yeah, and these bolts just stick in the air. Looks awkward. I like that they're persistent, that they do stick into walls and stuff and stay there, but they do have a tendency to float around awkwardly. Oh my god, dwarves! I wasn't expecting that. Oh, come on. I just want this thing to level up. Oh god. Why are there dwarves? There's like, we're underground, so obviously there must be Viking-looking dwarves. I'm not complaining, it's kind of amusing, but it does seem out of place with this. Yeah, of course that one just blows up. Isn't this wall breakable? Oh, it just chips away very, very slowly. And I'm not sure the Daikatana can even do it. So why did I come out here? Is there another... Oh, there's another crack over here. I guess I didn't really fully explore out there before I went through that crack in the wall, but... I'm sure I didn't miss anything important. Oh, I'm stuck. Come on. Come on. Are you telling me I can't crawl through this massive fucking gap here? What are you... What are you fucking smoking? Of course... Oh, I can. The collision's just incredibly unreliable and bad. So tired of these fucking little things on the ground that are hard to hit. Why did anybody think that was fun? And every single region has had them, so clearly somebody was very committed to that idea. Let's have little obnoxious skittery things on the ground that are hard to hit because our collision is fucking pathetic. Hit the switch, you cunt! Why is the pickup so fucking picky on that?
I can't leave
that's
without
the
my
exit.
buddy Superfly.
Okay, let's just go back to the fucking start and get Superfly. Come on, bitch.
Hey, that's your ass later.
You leave my ass alone. I really think of you as more of a friend. And frankly, I don't even think of you as that. Somehow that hurt me. Oh, the lever trying to come down to open the door actually hurt me. Fucking brilliant. And yet, I have to be ridiculously close to it because the pickup radius on where the use key even works on that thing is ridiculously small. It's amazing the sheer quantity of little ways this game has found to be irritating and badly designed, bafflingly designed, in countless very small, weirdly specific ways. Like, it would take talent to come up with this many little annoyances. He's right in front of me. How am I not hitting him? Why is this collision so fucked? It's the thing the game is named after. If you made one thing in this entire godforsaken game work, it should have been the fucking Daikatana. Also, whatever weapon 3 is, I still don't have it. Oh, wow. Ooh, this thing kicks a little more than I expected. Also, it explodes, which I did not expect. Actually, I have a feeling the Ballista is going to be kind of fun to use. Although that it explodes does limit its usefulness in a game that's entirely close quarters. Also, I really like this design here, where we have this really sinister horned skull, but it has transparency, and it's actually in front of the fire. So you do have this nice parallax effect of the fire moving behind it. That's kind of a cool design. Well, let's check out all the cells. Nice door design. I like that a locking bolt actually rises out of it. So yeah, they have this cross bolt through this kind of circular, this cylindrical thing. Yeah. I like that it has an animated locking bar instead of just opening. Ooh, vitality upgrade. I don't even need that, but let's run forward really quickly in a desperate attempt to make some use out of it. And of course it all sucked and was awkward. I'm so tired of all of this. Also, switching weapons takes too fucking long and half the time doesn't work. I frequently have to hit the button for the new weapon multiple times for it to happen there. Like, well, that was actually happening with the glove there. First time I hit one, nothing happened, so I had to hit it again. Because if you do it too close to the last time you fired, it just ignores the input. This game is very, very close to using up the last of my patience. I'm almost out of patience for this. Like, I'm not even kidding. Ooh, I'm about to level the Daikatana, though. That's fucking exciting. Or rather, it would be if I gave a flying toss about this game. But of course it don't. Alright, the Daikatana leveled up. How exciting. Oh, there's a fucking slug creature. Oh, look at that. It's got like an amazing energy aura now. Does it feel any more powerful, or am I going to be intensely underwhelmed like every single other element of this game? Yeah, see, I'm not really going to know if it's any more powerful. And even if it is more powerful, it's not like it's going to be any more fun to use, because the real issues with it are its fucking pathetic collision, and the fact that you just randomly stop being able to swing it. Although, yeah, it does seem to be more powerful. I think I'm kind of done with the Daikatana. I was focusing on leveling it up here because I wanted to get it to level 4, and a lot of the enemies here are very easy to hit with it. But it's so fucking boring, I just can't do it anymore. So I think I'm going to switch to mostly using the bolter. Which does make comedy cartoon sound effects when it hits a wall. Why does that make cartoon sound effects? Like, listen to this clang. That's the standard clang sound effect you hear when somebody gets hit on the head with a frying pan or hits their head on the environment or something. But underneath it is the cartoon sound effect squeak sound. And a cartoon pop sound. So that's like 3 classic comedy cartoon sounds layered together for a crossbow bolt hitting the wall. Why would you do that? Was the sound guy intentionally trying to see if John Romero would actually notice how stupid that sound is, and inexplicably he didn't? And of course the door closes on me. Just hit him. How are you not hitting him? Just hit his body. It's right fucking there we go. Good God. Okay, I really like the Ballista. Just there we go. There we go. Some sort of weird looping sound effect I don't recognize. Oh, it's a weapon on the stairs. Oh. I wasn't expecting it to suddenly move quickly, because it was moving so slowly. I didn't realize it was charging up for a quick slash. I thought it was just going to move that slowly the other direction as well. That was a cool trap. So if I wait for it, it should do a quick slash. Oh, and the gate actually closes too. And it knocked me back even though I was out here. Also, its sound effect broke. So clearly I can go under it once it goes up. There we go. Oh. I was gonna say, weirdly that dwarf survived the ballista hit, but then he just spontaneously died slightly later? So that opens that. I don't know why I would want to go that way. I have no clue where I am, really. This environment looks pretty cool. We're in this, like, fucked up dungeon. But I don't actually really know where I'm going. This loops me back around to where the stairs were, right? Yeah, that's the death stairs. Okay. Also, I would much prefer I could just use the doors themselves. This having to look at a very specific part of the lever instead is actually kind of pointlessly tedious. So let's go find Superfly. Fucking hit the lever! Christ almighty! You have to be like looking at exactly the right fucking pixel or it doesn't work. Which is a great reason why I should be able to just hit the use key on the door itself. Stop wasting my time. I'm so glad I only paid 97 cents for this. Imagine paying full retail back in the day. I can see why people were pretty unhappy with this. Oh god. I got hung up on the rim of that. Brilliant. I was trying to move diagonally to the right and it didn't work because I was stuck on the rim of it. Because the collision in this game is just not good enough. I'm trying to be diplomatic here and it's just not possible. Alright, let's try not to get hung up on the rim this time. There we go. Yeah, see, you can just barely see it. There's this rim here actually sticking up above the surface. It's not flush with this and then starts at the end of it. There's actually sort of this weird errant rim, and I got caught on that, which made me walk on the edge of it instead of actually going over into the general width of it. Also, where the fuck is Superfly? Did you get stuck on something? Why am I still playing this? Come on, you cunt. Every second I'm getting older. Closer to my death. And I'm spending those precious seconds on this shit. I'm actually getting increasingly resentful about that fact. Oh, and Superfly's stuck. Why wouldn't he be? Come on. How about this way? Yeah, there you go. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Sometime before we're wearing a diaper, which isn't very far off because I've spent so much time playing this piece of shit. Alright, so then we just go through here, which means I don't have to deal with the fucking death stairs with him. He's not going to make it through before this closes, of course, so I'm going to have to open it again. Some fucking sick, brain-dead pervert just took it as a challenge to make every door in this game close as quickly as possible for no good reason.
That room looks interesting. Let's find a way in.
One more to go. Okay. I guess I go to the other side. Yay, sequence completed. Yeah, this environment actually kind of looks like something out of Quake 1. Which is not a bad thing. I do like this environment. I do wish we were spending more time outdoors in the snow. That was kind of fun, but we're now just sort of back into generic dungeon-y sort of setting, but it doesn't look bad by any means. I do still kind of like this area. But I was having more fun outdoors in the snow. Alright, is this an elevator that's gonna take me upwards? Or, oh, that's closing, and is it gonna summon a monster? Oh, it is gonna summon a monster. Oh! Are you the evil necromancer? Who are you? Can I just hit you with a Daikatana a lot? Oh, he died like a bitch in 2 seconds. Can I... Oh yeah, I can jib him too. Nice. Wow, that was anticlimactic. Sort of like Medusa. I love this spiral staircase, this spiral ramp coming out of the lava though. That looked great! Oh yeah! And we got Stavros' stave. Okay, so was that somebody named Stavros? Who the fuck is Stavros? Nobody's mentioned him. The only characters I'm aware of are the king, who's apparently insane, and the necromancer. I don't think that was either of them. So, Stavros' stave. I'm not gonna use it on this guy, because I can just easily absorb him instead. Also, it's a shame that guy looked kinda cool, and sort of seemed to be doing relatively powerful attacks, but still died comically easily. Amazingly, that didn't blow up. Ooh, a mega shield. About time. Oh, holy shit. Oh, that thing's awesome. Although it seems to just go straight through enemies. The orb of fire clearly contacted the werewolf, but didn't do anything. So its hitbox is clearly much, much smaller than its visual effect. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh god. More obnoxious little things on the ground. Yeah. I think I'm officially reaching the point where my patience is just gone. Also, I moved slightly too close to that. Yeah, I'm officially, like, if there's a specific moment I can say my patience actually ran out, like the little bit that was left is now gone, it's right now. It's exactly this moment here. Also, why are you... I am not touching the key... My hands are not on the keyboard or mouse. And he's just attacking continuously for no reason. That was amazing. I was not touching anything. In fact, my hands were not even touching the keyboard or mouse at all because I was gesticulating in the air to say that this is the exact point my patience is gone. And I couldn't even finish that statement before the game found some new way to be fucking broken. I haven't had that glitch happen yet. I know the game had a troubled development and all, but something. A troubled development doesn't account for literally everything being underwhelming. There should still be something that it does really well. And I guess that's the fact that it looks quite good. I've consistently said good things about how it looks. So I guess that is the one thing it does genuinely well. I love the way the game looks. I'll give it that. So it does do at least one thing truly well, but everything else isn't just... Well, everything else... Oh, those are apparently random. That one didn't blow up last time. Last time it gave me a mega shield. I didn't realize they were random. I figured they were all specifically placed and only certain ones exploded. That's actually very annoying. Because this time I didn't get a mega shield and last time I did. But there shouldn't be... The degree to which stuff is underwhelming... How am I guess I wasn't hitting the zombie because I was hitting the werewolf instead. The degree to which stuff is just unpolished and doesn't work is staggering here. This game feels like it never got any playtesting of any kind. But how didn't it? You just have somebody sit down and play it. And then you react to their confusion and what they didn't understand and how they misinterpreted things, and then you make adjustments as required. But it feels like every element of this game is the first draft. Wow, the texture on the candle is actually pretty good. From here, I just thought they were a solid color, but if you look at them, they actually have a fair amount of, like, wax dripping down the outside. That's a pretty good texture. How do I raise these? Oh, there's a impossible to see lever on the wall. But yeah, this game has weirdly kind of turned into an ammo famine. I've continuously had really more ammo than I know what to do with for most of this game. I haven't been running out. And right now, I have no ammo. I now have a tiny amount of ballista ammo. I do have lava rocks, but it's sort of an OP weapon to be using on the general ankle biters. Also, the flickeriness of the Daikatana is now beginning to annoy me. The level 4 adding that flickery beam. So I can just jump across. Is this locked? Oh, there's a lever here. God, everything looks the same and blends in. And I was liking when this area had more cool tones. You'll note, now that we're indoors, in these dungeon areas, we're right back to the warm tones of the previous area. So it no longer looks as distinctive from the previous area as it did. It just occurred to me how big this level is and how long it's going to take to go get Superfly.
I can't leave without my...
Oh, there we go. Alright. I wish I could go back to when this game was very, 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 very slightly, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit enjoyable. It really isn't anymore. Also, that power-up would be really hard to get to for how utterly useless it would be to have. This lava flow looks pretty cool. Probably shouldn't scrutinize it too much because it does just look like a scrolling texture, but just going by, it does look pretty cool to see that. I do like this kind of, yeah, this very geometric, lots of straight lines architecture. All these spokes here, the lava in between. It's good looking lava too. It's got lots of contrast to it. It's got a lot of texture to it as well. It's not just kind of fully red. There's a lot of darker, rocky sort of looking bits where you have this kind of black and brown, darker chunks. Lava in games often just looks kind of solidly red. You don't get those dark, kind of coagulated rock chunks in there as well. It's good looking lava texture actually for the time.
That room looks interesting. Let's find a way in.
Yeah, we're way ahead of you because we've cleared the whole level, but thanks for your dialogue. Oh, he can go up this.
I guess that was one of those evil wizards. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Don't know anything about him or why I should care, but he did give me a pretty cool staff, I guess. Wow, I missed 9 secrets. What a shame. It's a shame that actually looking for those secrets would make this game longer, which right now is probably the farthest thing from my mind.